Chapter 13 bankruptcy is often called the wage earner's plan. The primary purpose for a Chapter 13 bankruptcy is to help an individual either keep a house that's in foreclosure or keep it out of foreclosure, or possibly to pay back some back taxes, or to keep a car from being repossessed. Bankruptcy is not always the answer. Although there are different types of bankruptcy, sometimes an individual is not a right fit for either the Chapter 7, the Chapter 11, or the Chapter 13. The difference between Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 is that in a Chapter 7, when you file bankruptcy, you're just discharging or wiping out typically your unsecured claims, such as credit cards, medical bills, things like that. In a Chapter 13 bankruptcy, you're attempting to pay back your debts. For example, if your house is about to be foreclosed, you would file a Chapter 13 bankruptcy, stop the foreclosure process, and then over the life of the Chapter 13, which can be up to 5 years, you make payments to the trustee and you're catching up your payments or the arrearage on your home so that when you exit bankruptcy, you've saved your house. If someone is considering filing Chapter 13 bankruptcy, they should consult with a professional. Someone that has a lot of experience, not only in Chapter 13, but also in the other types of bankruptcy, to make sure that Chapter 13 is the best fit for that person or those persons. When someone contacts me to file bankruptcy, normally they're in a state of distress. Either their house is about to be foreclosed, their wages are about to be garnished, their bank account has been garnished, their car is about to be repossessed, or maybe has been repossessed. And so people are oftentimes in a difficult state of mind when they contact me. And so whenever someone contacts me, the first thing I try and do is see if I can get them in to meet with me as soon as possible. Most people, when they contact me, time is of the essence for them. I understand that. I always try and get them in as quickly as we can so that we can start answering their questions and addressing their case. The mistakes for filing bankruptcy, if you don't have a competent professional or if you attempt to do it on your own, can be costly. If you fail to list your assets or fail to disclose certain debts, in some situations the bankruptcy court can deny your discharge. Also, if you don't properly disclose your assets and then list them as exempt, which is a very technical term, you could end up losing those assets. So it's important that you have a qualified professional handling your bankruptcy. Clients should hire me to handle their bankruptcy, the Chapter 13 bankruptcy or otherwise, because of the experience that I have. I've been doing this since 1990. Also, during that period of time, I was a Chapter 7 trustee. I administered over 13,000 cases, so I believe I have the experience to handle all these types of bankruptcies, Chapter 13 included. I offer a free initial consultation. When someone contacts me, we set them up for the initial consultation. When they come in, they meet with me. I go through a very detailed set of questions that I ask them to try and learn the issues about their case, whether bankruptcy is right for them, and if bankruptcy is right, what type of bankruptcy is right. If someone is watching this and contemplating Chapter 13 bankruptcy, they should turn to a professional, someone that has experience with all types of bankruptcy, not just Chapter 13, but Chapter 7, Chapter 11, Chapter 13, to determine if bankruptcy is right for them, and specifically Chapter 13. My legal assistant and I will be the ones that handle your case. You'll meet with me initially. You'll then work with my legal assistant and me as we prepare the bankruptcy case, and then when we go to court, you're going to court with me.